So I just got something really cool in the mail today. Dragonlance #1 CGC rated 9.0. Let's talk about it today here in the Geek Corner. Hey everybody, it's Rev Kev. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being a part of the community here. Over 2,100 subscribers. Mind blown. Thank you so much for hanging out, geeking out with me. I've got a contest happening right now. So if you go to this video over here and put in the comments of this video, I've never read Dragonlance, and I've got Dragonlance books that I'm going to be giving away. Information about that in that video. So, because I'm giving away Dragonlance stuff, I'm a big fan. I have been a big Dragonlance fan ever since the very first novel came out. Played the role-playing game back when I was in high school, Dungeons & Dragons, Dragonlance. We didn't get very far in it. My friends back in high school, we just spent too much time arguing over the rules and not enough time playing. But anyways, but I'm also a big DC Comics fan. And so I had started buying the Dragonlance and the Forgotten Realms and the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons comics when they first came out in 1988. But they were hard to come by, and my comic book shop didn't really keep them, or they were just really tough to get a hold of. And so, really, it's just in the last little bit that I'm like, you know what? I want this back, and I just want to own it again. So, I found this one on eBay, paid I think $11 for it. It wasn't sealed, it wasn't graded when I got it, and I was crazy shocked in the quality of it when it arrived in the mail. And then I also just found another lot with other Dragonlance comics, #2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, they're in decent shape, but, you know, well-loved. They're in the well-loved condition, I like to call it. But this one was nice, and so my son's really been into grading comics for his graded collection. I have never graded a comic before because I collect comics, or I used to anyways, but it was just always for fun. And so I sent this one in with his last batch, and it came back 9.0. Like, this is amazing. Just the quality of it. Did some basic Google searching, and bumps the value up to about, they're selling for about $120, $150 American dollars, whereas up here in Canada that's like $7,000 or something like that. Anyways, but this was done by Dan Mishkin and Rod Randall and Randy Elliott. This was first released in December 1988. It was actually really good stories because they created, the first issue introduced Sturm just to kind of get the story going, but Sturm and the main characters, the companions, were not the main characters in the initial storyline. They would pop in and out of storylines later on, but they really tried to create new characters to play in that timeline of the War of the Lance, which I thought was a really cool idea. And, art was great. Everything about this was great. It really felt like Dragonlance. And I'm just now really excited to have this in my collection. Now I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it. So, quick little video. Again, go over to that video. Put in the comments that you've never read Dragonlance so you can go into the draw. It's going to be happening the first week of this March when I get back from my vacation. I'll be doing the draw for 2 winners there. And if you've ever read the Dragonlance comics or any of the D&D comics, what did you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did it help your campaign and storytelling? Put that down in the comment section below. And again, thank you so much for being a part of the community here. It really means a lot to me. And until the next video, God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon.